Hey everybody, it's Wild, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Today we explore Irithyll of the Boreal Valley, and it's gonna be awesome. Yo, Miroku, what is up? You are just in time. I only have until 5:15 today, so I am not messing around. We are going to explore the coolest area in any of the Souls games? I don't know. This might be the coolest legitimate location I've ever seen in Souls. Like, on a personal level, this is up there. The Oreo Valley. Is that the term used by the community? Is that like the joke term? I mean, the moon kind of looks like a giant delicious Oreo. I didn't have Oreo ice cream, but I did take my well, actually she bought, because I bought last time, but we went out for ice cream one last time with my aunt that's here from California. She's the one that's been staying with my aunt that had surgery, and so we had that one more time, and it was great. No, I just came up with it. You know, it's kind of catchy. Maybe that... Oh, I could just walk through with the doll. Look at this. Ooh, that's a satisfying sound. Ooh, I like that. This is some satisfaction right here. What kind of gamer isn't satisfied with this? Feel sorry for whoever they are. Rime Blue Moss Clump. Probably gonna regret looking up what this is. Reduces frost buildup. I'm invaded already? I wonder if this is a human player or not. I am sparked or whatever. Bird. I wouldn't know. Okay, that was pretty dumb. Thought I could get a heavy in there. Got some good reach. I'm gonna go for a running after he whiffs. Nope, couldn't dodge. Did that hit or not? I like got the blood effect. Fine, I have a lot of stamina with daggers. A flasked. I think I can read that and react and dodge in time. So I can get two. I can get two and then he rolls out of it, right? I wonder if I do one light and then a thing. No, I still can't do that. Maybe one light, a dash, and then a heavy, I can do it. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. I don't think I like the parry system in this game. So that was a human player, right? That was actually pretty fun until he... maybe it wasn't, but parry seemed way overtuned in this game, unfortunately. I think that's kind of been a problem in all of them. In all of the Dark Souls games. I'll Ember up. I feel like that was just kind of cheated out of me, you know? I'm assuming that was a human player just because he, like, he did the heal, like, 3-4 times, and then, like, switched up to parry and then fireball. It's very obvious by the name over his HP. I didn't look at the name. I was more interested in, like, what he was trying to do, his, like, moveset and stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. If he didn't have the parry, I think I would have won. Like, I think I would have beat that guy in the 1v1 if he didn't have the parry. It just did so much damage. I don't really know. I haven't really talked about it too much. Like, I probably have in the other games. I just kind of forgot. All right, I think I did in Dark Souls 1 quite a bit. But the PvP system in this game is kind of weird because you could have also parried. Yeah, I do have the Cestus. I really haven't tried that yet. But I don't like that system in the game. Like, I'd almost rather lose and just say that this PvP kind of sucks than, like, use the parry, because it's clearly overtuned, right? Like, I'd rather just not use the system and take the L than use, like, a clearly poorly programmed system. Like, on a personal level, because I'm not going to play this game, like, for PvP after I beat it, you know? It's not good enough. There are a lot of good PvP games out there, right? I mean, and Rivals is the one that I've been playing probably the most over the last year. So, like, I don't need another PvP game. But this game's kind of weird for the PvP aspect side of things because, and same with Dark Souls 1 and 2. It's the starter of the genre where you have a limited number of heal charges, and you go through different zones, right? You go through like different areas with limited checkpoints and also limited heal charges. And so every mistake that you make is severely costly at your potential to go forward. But if you get invaded and somebody like attacks you as a human player and forces you to use some of your heal charges, then you don't have as much to like push forward. And I think that's why when you use humanity, or in this game embers, you get like more HP. It's to try to offset that. But what's kind of interesting to me is the system of invading somebody in a game that has limited resources for healing feels like an amateur, like an amateur making a Souls-like game design choice. You know what I mean? They're like, remember that Dark Souls game and you had like limited number of heal charges? Let's make this invasion system and there can be like human players to mess that whole thing up. You know, it seems like an amateur studio that played Dark Souls implemented that system, but it's been there from the beginning, which is really weird. Like, a game that has limited heal charges is the one that you get invaded in and you can like be attacked. You know, it's pretty weird. Bloodborne reference? Bloodborne reference. This whole area looks very Bloodborne, honestly. It's got that, like, kind of Victorian Gothic architecture going around. Soul of a Weary Warrior. I don't think I can... No, I can't jump off here. How do I get down there? Bloodborne didn't have unlimited heals, but I had a glitch where you had unlimited echoes. Bloodborne was unique in okay, even without the glitch, right? Even without the glitch, in Bloodborne, when you killed enemies, they could always drop blood vials, and the less you had, the higher of a chance of them dropping, it seems. Well, hello? I thought this was a player at first from another world. It's just a ghosty woasty. Hello? Why is your neck so long? Candace Flynn would like a word, sir. Okay. Oh, hi! I didn't know you were gonna fight me. I didn't know you were there. I also don't think these daggers are great for PvP. I don't think they're Pontiff Knight Curved Sword. I'll check that out when my swords aren't on fire, because I lose the buff. Cristiano Ronaldo? Uh-oh, what is that sound? Oh, this tree looks really nice. I like that tree. Does not open from this side. Okay. Fine. Fine. If you want to be a closed door, be my guest. Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. That was such a good ambush. Good job, NPC. You ambushed me. The stamina. Pontiff Knight Crown. They're good for a PvP, but everyone runs along with ranged weapons. It's almost impossible to ever get in close. I mean, maybe I'm still not under require finger ahead. Let's not. We got another Titanite thing. But, like, my biggest thing is the way that these, like, do their damage per second is by going, like, did it, right? And, like, locking, like, enemies down, like these guys. But it's enemies get out of it. Like, the two enemies that I know, I'm not sniffing your finger. The two enemies that I fought with this are not, there's been a few others of human enemies. I, like, do this, and then they get out. So I don't know if I can do, like, a weak, strong... No, there's no way. I don't know, maybe there's, like, combos I don't know, but isn't it just easier to just have, like, a big weapon like this, and instead of having to worry about people rolling out of your combos, you just hit once really hard, and you do all of your damage. There's nothing they can do about it. I'm not saying, like, this weapon specifically, but it just seems like... Didn't even hesitate. No, I knew it was. I knew that was coming. It was so. I'm like a wizard. I predicted it. I'm like an oracle. Oh, I said. I never tried this out last time. The Thrall Axe. It looks kind of stupid. Looks like if I was, you know, 14 feet shorter. Wow, I hate its moveset too. What's its special skill? If it's Warcry, I swear. It's quick step, that's not terrible. Alright, let's try Frost Blade. Oh. Oh, this has a unique skill, a Frosty Blade. Execute large spinning motion, imbue the blade with frost, and follow through with a strong attack that slashes with a giant blade made of frost. Ooh. Oh, it's pretty too. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, it's a little too curved for my taste. I still like it, though. Whoa, okay, that's a weird strong attack. That was a weird strong attack. Whoa, that is a weird moveset. That's the double strong. That's the double heavy. And I don't suppose I can use it. I can. I meet the stats to use it. Whoa, okay, that looks pretty cool. And you follow, it says you could follow through. Strong attack. Pretty cool. I like it. That's probably the coolest weapon we've seen so far in terms of, like, a special move. Huh. Kinda like it. Strength dex is not really great for us, but, you know, still pretty cool. I don't know what these dudes are. Some sort of weird mage? Yeah, it'd be nice if I could figure out, like, oh gosh. Oh, that doesn't look fun. It'd be nice if I could find out, like, a true combo that works on humans with these things. AoE farm. Ooh. Oh, did you see that jump over that fire? Okay, you didn't see that one. What happens when I get close? Is he gonna try to melee me? Oh, out of stamina. I didn't want to be out of stamina. That was a weird pack of enemies. Very different from what we normally see. Budding Green Blossom. Large temporary boost to stamina recovery. That'll be something I never use. Glad I picked it up. Yeah, you guys are all really close. You don't want to be so close together because then I can AoE farm you, just let you know. See, like right now, I just out of mana. So is this the game that started calling mana FP? Not gonna lie, that kind of triggers me. Nobody calls it that. I get it, it's because of weapon skills. I think they do it in this game, right? Where's my stats? It's not right. Yeah. Attribute governing FP. Oh, it also says it over here. Yeah. So stupid. Nobody calls it that. Maybe like, what are you doing up there? I can't hit you on top there. I mean, I can, but I have to use like all my mana. All right, I'm just gonna run. And maybe I can go up here. That's pretty easy to put into hit stun. I can't do anything about that. That stab fire thing in the ground. That was kind of unfortunate. I didn't even see it coming at first, and then I got in the small area. I think it stands for focus points. I don't know. All I know is either AP or hell... mana or AP hell, or even MP, but not FP, yeah. Filtering points because he gets... Hey! Red slaps! You show up and insult me. Oh crap, I forgot there's two of these bozos. I think I might just rest at the bonfire and reset. I didn't want to fight two at once. I forgot they try to ambush you. I don't actually know these guys' movesets all that well. So it's gonna probably take... I'm probably gonna die to these guys more than once. Okay, that's like a magic spell thing it uses too. Okay, so that one's the extended form. Okay, then a 3-hit combo. So, that's not the extended, though. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that one... 4, 5, 6? That was a 6-hit combo? 2, 3, 4? What the hell? Oh my gosh, this is insane! One, two. Is that what time I wasn't close, so they didn't continue it? Geez, that is gonna take a second to get used to. Now you know where the Dancer of the Boreal Valley got its name from? The gloves off. Should I try those gloves on? Oh, it's... Yeah, I don't like them. Well, they just don't go with the style at all, right? Okay, so that's the magic. Still got hit by it. 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, it's so relentless. Good lord. Oh my gosh, these are really tough with how many attacks they throw off consecutively. It's brutal. Also, the more I play, you'd be surprised the game I'm playing calls it EP. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. The more I play this game, the more I really dislike the queuing system. I know it's been complained about in the past, but like I've had more problems with it in this game than the others of like I put in a command to dodge and then it happens like too late. And then, like, I was already put into hit stun, and then my character dodges, and then I'm hit by the next hit. And it's something that I can't, like, explain is happening a lot of times because it happens so quickly. And sometimes I'm not even registering that, oh, it did take that command. It's just I was put into hit stun, so it delayed it. You know? Oh, hi. I didn't know there was 3. I thought there was only 2. Okay. There's 3. Alright. For some reason, I thought there was only 2. I thought the one that ambushed me was that one. So there's another one that's further back. So there's one that paths up and down. That one that paths up and down. This one that walks. And then another one that ambushes that has to be somewhere in that area, like close by. Which is why I can't move any farther out this way. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're starting to get into silly territory. One, 2. 1, 2, 4. I aggroed that other one way out there? Really? If I can get the first hit in, they stagger pretty easy. These enemies are pretty tough, though. Whoa. Oh, that was hugely delayed. So that one's got a slightly different moveset, the one with the shield. Because I didn't know some of those moves at all. Kind of interesting when you think about like COE 33, because you have three party members. I died a lot in that game, but a lot of times when I was learning like a new enemy, I would one of my guys would die, but I'd still have 2 other chances with my other party members to like learn the enemy. Whereas in this game, when you die, you just kind of go back to the bonfire. You know, so it's actually, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to dodge there. Probably just reset. But it's kind of interesting because you know, like how do you make a soul system or a cruel system with a lot of moves from enemies a little bit more manageable? And I think Clair Obscur did it a little bit better than this game does. Like, obviously it's a newer game, but I never really thought about it. But just getting killed by an enemy that you don't really know all their moves for, like right now, because I'm kind of getting farmed by these guys, right? But I don't really know their movesets yet, and I'm still learning them, and I'll get it down eventually. But having to go back to the bonfire every time instead of being able to have other party members that can, like, heal me and stuff like that, it just kind of wastes more time, because like I should be able to just keep going, but I really can't right now. I mean, I can just like power through these guys and not fully understand what they do. But if I run into them in the future, I'm gonna run into trouble. There's also something that what was that attack? That was very quick. Oh my gosh. That one didn't have much of an animation to it at all, did it? That one had very little animation to it. What the heck? Okay, so I did aggro this one. I can see her, like, looking at me. But last time she dropped aggro after a second. Like, I was just over here after I baited the other one off the stairs, and she, like, turned around and started pathing again. Yeah, like right now. That's really strange AI behavior. I'm not really sure I understand that. And if we're speaking from like a realistic term and not like a coding a video game kind of thingamajigger, like why is this enemy just standing there and not coming? Because they're planning this ambush with this other one, but sometimes I aggro this other one, and then she still won't do it though, even when the ambush is messed up. Or like friend's dead and she still won't do it. 2, 3. Wow. I don't think I could have actually dodged out of those. I think I was in hit stun the whole time. You guys would have to go back and re-look in the VOD, but I think I was in hit stun for all that. I think that was like a true combo. Maybe I could have spammed the button and tried to dodge out of it. Maybe, I don't know. I felt like I was just stunned the whole time once I got hit by the third. Also got 3-shot there. I'm not really leveraging the strengths of my build right now going into these daggers. Like, this is kind of a waste of time, but I'd like to... Why do I keep getting unlocked on? It's so confusing, because it's harder to strafe bullets. Like that attack when you're not locked on. Dodge, dodge. One hit, I don't have much stamina. What is that? It's probably going to take a while to get these guys. I've noticed that the lock-on in this game is much worse than Dark Souls 1 or 2. I don't know why. Because, like, I can't lock onto this guy right now either. Like, you can see the camera kind of snapping. Like, he's right there. And I think the reason they don't let me is because they know that there's an ambush dude right there and they want me to get ambushed. So they're just, like, cutting my lock-on range really short. But you can see, like, I have the lock-on there, I take a back step, and now it's just gone. That was a preloaded dodge, by the way. I didn't press that button. It was loaded beforehand. That's about half my HP for each one of those hits. Which is pretty interesting. That was the enchanted one with the ice slash, though. Still about half my HP in a single hit, though. So this is some pretty strange happenings right here. So I can't lock onto that person any farther up than where they were. Like you saw where I was like failing to lock onto them. But once I hit her with the fireball, it triggered the ambush enemy to actually aggro to me. Which is pretty awkward when you think about it. So that doesn't seem to have any follow-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Yeah, it starts to get silly. Once they get past like 3 hits, it gets kind of silly. It's like dodging 5 times for a basic trash ad is quite a lot in this game of stamina. It's also something I never really thought about. In Clair Obscur Expedition 33, you didn't have stamina. You could dodge as much as you wanted. So if I bait her down here, So my idea to bait her down here is that I don't get the ambush one to aggro trigger. Because last time I hit her with the fireball, yeah, do you see how this is coded? Do you see how they coded this enemy? They coded her specifically so that if I hit with her with a fireball, it triggers that trash ad, that the other enemy to come in to try to like 2v1 me. So I can't like get too close and use a fireball, but it also won't let me kite her away from the enemy because she's coded in a way that it won't let her like leave the bridge. So like the best thing to do is wait till she turns around and to aggro this one from around here, and this one actually can be baited away. It's almost like a mini game within a game at this point, like trying to figure out how to manipulate the AI. Okay, I tried to mix in a strong attack at the end of my 3 weeks, and it didn't work. So I don't know this one really well at all. The shield. I know her moves as well. Also harder to do an engage. I could do a single hit, maybe. I got lucky there. Yeah, I bounce off if I do the double hit. Bounce off if I do the double hit. We'll drink. I'll reset here. Yeah, that attack is really quick. So that one, she had a multi-step in. She actually walked in really quickly. So she actually did move. So I guess that's maybe a cue that she's going to use that quick flurry. But I don't know how that works when you're like up close. Okay, so her, like the other ones, that one doesn't have a follow-up attack. See at least. Yeah, that attack doesn't really have much of an animation. It's kind of buggy. And if they drop anything. I'm getting a little bit better at fighting them, not great. Probably the toughest enemy type in the game so far, I'd say, though. I'd say, I didn't see how many souls I'm getting for these a pop. I'd say this is probably the toughest enemy type in the game. Also, though, this is, the AI for these guys is really cruel right here. I can see a lot of players dying here, and it not really feeling like their fault either. Okay, running low on stam. Since I can just stagger them, if I can get that first hit in, it makes a lot of difference. Shield one, it's a little bit different though, because she'll block most of those moves. So the only thing I can go for is this. Okay, that is reactable though, actually, after the shield bounce. So I can do a light attack. One. That doesn't have follow-ups. I wonder why that one move doesn't have follow-ups. The others do. Yeah, so that gave me like 7,000 souls doing that like once or twice. I only need 17 to level up. That's actually just a massive load of souls. I still didn't see how much for each one. So for these guys, 250 a piece. That is a lot. That is a lot for like just random trash enemies. Good lord. These guys should be more resistant to fire, so maybe I shouldn't even try using my fireball. He's at like half an HP. Can't see him. So something that's interesting about that tap, and I don't know if you can see it, but when he taps the thing on the ground, something that's kind of interesting with it is that it actually tracks to you a bit when you're like in movement. So you actually have to move after, do your dodge quite a bit after he taps it. I think I might die here. So watch, tap, dodge. It's like super delayed because it tracks you for like the first half second when he slams it down. You can kind of see when I'm moving. Like I noticed it with the other one up there. I just didn't get to really talk about it, but like watch, tap, pop. So if you're staying in place, you might be able to get like one attack off, one light attack, before like the actual move goes off. Immolation Tinder? Wait, is that a... Did I get his staff? Why does it just look like a star? Immolation Tinder. I'll check it out in a second. Into some bloodborne ads right here. But I've played Bloodborne. Okay, so Immolation Tinder. I'm assuming that's a weapon. It's a halberd? Punitive Flame. Punish foes with a flame that blankets the ground. It's a halberd? It just looks like a star. It's not a staff? Oh. Well, they just show the top of it. But it is the full staff. And it's on fire? It does fire damage then? Hey, what? Yeah, it does fire damage. Immolation Tinder. I don't think I can use its special skill because I don't meet the stat requirements, right? Oh, it still lets me use it in this game. That's cool. Why did they take that out in Elden Ring? Like, yeah, it might not do any damage, but sometimes you just want to see the cool special effects. This thing's kind of cool. Wait, I can't use it strong attack? Wait, is it strong attack a focus or something? What is it strong attack do? Maybe I need to read it. Profound flame wielded by the Irithyll witches, frigid spirits roaming the Boreal Valley. This torch, both a weapon and a staff, enshrouded in everlasting flame. Okay, so it is a staff as well. So you could... That's interesting. Elden Ring didn't get a weapon that was also a casting focus until the DLC, and it only got like one. Whereas, like, here we are, and this is the second one we've got that could cast spells as well as be a thing. That's really cool. I don't want that guy to shoot me yet. Not ready. Stuck on the corner of that. I'm gonna have to flask here. Dodge. I think we can just keep them stagger locked here. Unfortunately, those guys do not have much poise. Yeah, my gosh. There is... Guys, community, what are you doing? These guys drop so many souls. It's just actually unreal how many souls I'm getting. I could go that way. This way looks like the wrong way. Let's go this way. I love this map area. So cool. Oh, hello, Mr. Lizard. It's time for you to die now. Oh, never mind. Hidden path ahead, try attacking. I'm sure it is. Oh, it really was. I've never seen a hidden... This isn't even like an invisible wall. It's just like... That's just manipulative game design. Because you won't let me jump over this. There's a jump button, but you won't let me... And my character in this universe should be able to climb over this thing. But we just kind of take it as, well, it's a video game, so you just have to accept it the way it is. Arr, arr, arr. But no, you don't have to accept the way it is because this one wasn't real in the first place. Like, I could have just jumped over that. Oh my gosh. I accept fake walls because I can suspend my disbelief for fake walls, but not that. I can't suspend my disbelief for something that stupid. Hello? Hi! Oh, hi! Hi! I heard you fall on my face! Jeez. Your knees are too short to jump anything? I could clamber over it. I don't like this guy. This guy keeps on going. And it's like, would you shut up? I'm gonna fireball him in the face so hard. Where's my fireball? I am ready. Actually, we're just gonna fire blade him. This guy's not gonna have a face by the time I'm done with him. Unless he talks to me. No. Overhead. Swipe, and this is a double. Nope. Wait, why wasn't that a double swipe? Dory's gone? Gone. Why'd I say gone? It's like I've never seen that word before. Right. So that's some sort of spell. Almost looked like it could be a pyromancy, but are we that lucky? It's a miracle. I need 25 faith to use it. We're a little bit off from that. We'll be able to use it sooner or later. Oh, no, that's... Oh, I thought this was Insect Swarm for a second. So it's a different version of the... Didn't we see another spell that I could buy that was like this that I just didn't purchase yet? It does bleed damage. And it wasn't called this. We got another one. We saw another one last time. Interesting. I wonder if this is just like an upgraded version of that. Great insect swarm to eat enemies. All right, that's pretty cool. I like that spell in Elden Ring. Nothing over here, right? You know, maybe it wouldn't be too busted to have, like, some passive mana regen. It's weird that Lords of the Fallen is the only game that's done that I've played. Really don't want to fight these two. Because they're, like, traveling together in a pack. A new Don't Starve game got announced. My friends play the Don't Starve together. Is that a good co-op game? I haven't played it with them, but I think they've played it with each other a little bit. I don't know. I'm taking things slow because I don't want to miss anything. Okay, we gotta upgrade our weapons. The game's basically saying, hey, you are under-leveled right now, mister. You are so under-leveled, you get 14,000 souls from doing, like, almost nothing. You need to go and level up your weapons and farm these enemies right now. And I'm like, well, I'd rather explore this really cool area, but you're probably right. I should probably be grinding right now and not playing the video game. I'd say it is if you like survival games. I got 700 hours in Don't Starve yet. That's a long time. It has that much replayability? That is a lot of replayability time. For a small game like that, I mean, it looks small to me. I feel like I should just use Homeward Bone and go back to the bonfire and cry. Oh, there's a bonfire right here. Yeah, let's go activate it. Proof of a Concord kept. What the hell is that? Proof of a dark spirit was felled by a blue sentinel. Oh, that's from a PvP thing. Okay. I have a dedicated world I play with my friend. Every new update. Play some more? Oh, that's actually really interesting. Is there like long-term progression in the game then? I thought it was kind of almost like roguelike. I don't know. Considering how much content there is and how many characters you can pick, there's a lot of replayability. I didn't even know there was more characters. Maybe I should take a look at the new one. What's the new one called? Whoa. Well, I see you. What the hell is that? Oh, it's Mr. Ghosty. So I need to look some stuff up online. These things. These enemies get staggered so easy. Okay, I'm gonna walk up slowly and backstab. Never mind. It didn't work. He noticed me. He's like, hi there. Homeward Bone ×3. Nice. Oh, man, we are getting so many upgrades. Don't starve elsewhere. From the looks, it might be more of a action roguelike with survival elements than fully survival. That's strange because I feel that like even the title suggests that it's survival though. Don't starve. Right? I'm not crazy. We can't progress forward. This is dumb. This is dumb. I can't progress forward, guys. That's not a good choice. It's not a good life choice. Roster of knights. Online play item. A roster of knights of Darkmean who had served since the ages of the royals. Used to discover the names of Darkmoon Knights, an order of elite knights shrouded in shadows. Sure. What am I looking at? What is this? Like they have 999 something. 99,999 something or others. Congratulations to those guys. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna go to the other bonfire and kill those enemies a few more times and get to... This area is so cool. And get to our 17,000 so we can level up. And get a little bit extra so we can upgrade our weapons. I still don't know these enemies that well. I can just attack them first and like stagger lock them, but if I actually had to deal with them like individually, it's... I aggro too. That move is so fast. I'm not crazy, right? It's like there's no wind up for it. It happens so fast. It's like... So you know there's almost 20 characters to pick? Oh. 20 or 30 raid bosses which can be soloed but are expected to be fought with other people. You know what? I think I might actually have to look into getting that game. Because I love when they have, like, buildcraft and in games where you have individual... I can't do anything right now. I don't know when she's going to do that quick flick attack. Where you have individual classes that have huge impact. Like, obviously Baldur's Gate 3 is one of those that, like, really stands out for having excellent class diversity and just feeling that each class really contributed something unique. And it's also one of the things I'm actually excited for with Remnant when I play through with my friends, is because, you know, every single class brings something different on top of, you know, it being sort of a... Oh my gosh, that went so far. I wasn't expecting it to go that far, I'll be honest. I didn't even try to... That attack is so oh my gosh, I got two-shot! Are these enemies just known to be kind of unfair? That really fast attack kind of gets me off. Like, every time. It, like, catches me off guard. It's so fast, I almost can't react to it. But I think that's... I don't think it's because it's literally that fast. I think it's because I don't see, like, an animation for it. It's not like, I'm gonna hit you with my sword, here it comes, right? It's just kind of... It's just there. Like, that obviously has animation to it. Like, right? All of those have animation. I can do one burst here. Okay, we do have enough for a level now. So I don't really have to do this too much. I'm definitely probably... I feel like I'm probably under-leveled if these guys are giving this many souls, though. Thought she was going to do a fifth one. I didn't know the combo was going to stop. You're in the process to adding skill trees to every character, and like 2 to 3 are done. I'm going to have to check up this game. I'm going to be honest. Like, I kind of wrote it off as something like... I don't really play survival games is the thing, so I didn't even know if I'd like it, but... I don't know. It sounds more interesting now. And if my friends are, I don't know, maybe they're done with it, though, right? I don't know, maybe they're like, I'd never play that trash again. I already beat it 12 times. I don't want to play with you, Wild. And I'd be like, all right. But, I don't know, it sounds more interesting now that I'm hearing about it, so... But yeah, anytime class identity is strong in a game, I usually really like that, especially for multiplayer stuff. But even for non-multiplayer stuff, I think class identity is a good way to give replayability to something. Because you can play through the game like 2 or 3 times with different like party members, or if it's just single player, like you're only one guy, the way you approach different combat scenarios is completely different with different abilities or skills. So I think that's always kind of interesting.
Very well. That take nourishment.
Oh wow, this is a big one. This is a big one, jeez.
Very well. Then
whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to see how many I needed next time. Only 18k for the next one. Ow. It's like nothing. It also has a Steam Workshop compatibility, so mods are going to be added. A lot of what do you mean by that? Well, I don't know what Steam Workshop compatibility is.
Ah, there you are.
Is that kind of what Baldur's Gate 3 has, where like the mods are like in the game menus itself and you can like easy access them from Steam? From Steam/the game. I'm not sure how that works, but there's like a menu for mods in Baldur's Gate 3 now. +5 flame.
Do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
That is, wasn't he?
I don't know if I can upgrade this one. I think I'm missing one. I'm missing one Titanite shard to get this to +5. Torch.
Prithee, be careful.
Darn. I didn't set a timer. I need to keep track of time. Since I need to go at like 5:15. Probably set a timer. Okay. I haven't used Steam Workshop or anything like that. The only place that I've gone for mods is Nexus mods, to be honest. And it kind of depends upon the game if they're like easy to use or not. Some games are like really hard and I've had issues with them, so I don't really mod a whole lot. I've only done it with 3 games. I've only done mods on 3 games. Let's go out this way. I'm going to explore this way a bit more. There was that big open area that I didn't go to. This looks rough. Stun locked. The flames got me. I was stun locked. I don't know what to say. And then I was like staggered in between each one of her attacks where I'd roll, hit, roll, hit, roll, hit into like all of her attacks. They're like perfectly timed that if you hit your dodge roll. But the thing was, they were queued up. But that's one of those things, like, I can't describe it to you. It's a feel thing, because remember, you can queue. Remember, I talked about a little bit about this last time. What was it? Right? So, like, I'm able to do this because of the queuing system. So if I get hit, but I've already pressed dodge roll when I'm hit, it force dodge rolls me right after it. It feels really weird. I haven't had a problem with that in other games. It's mostly this one. What am I hearing? Me clapping my hands as I'm attacking or dodge rolling because of the queuing system in this game. I'm showing that, although it just looks like I'm playing like absolute trash, it's actually it feels bad. Like what I'm experiencing is feeling it like doesn't feel right. I got hit by that. Okay, I didn't. One. She didn't follow up. That's weird. There was no follow up to that. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I got hit. Oh no, I'm staggering them both. They're close enough. AoE farm for the win. One more. I honestly kind of thought she was dead. I kind of thought that was all of the HP. Mods in Steam Workshop are simple click, and they're added to the game without issue. I gotcha. Yeah, that's probably something very similar to BG3. Were those your cheeks clapping? No, I was showing how this game has like an input delay thing where when you're in one action, you can input the action of something else. So if I roll while I'm rolling, if I hit attack, that's when the attack comes out. But I've let go of the controller at that point. So like I roll, attack, I can be clapping my hands while that attack goes off because it's queued. That's what I was showing. And it's got me killed a lot in this game. Because when you get hit, if you've already pressed the dodge button, your character gets put into hit stun and then they dodge. It's really weird. It's really weird. You feel like you have a lot less control sometimes than you actually do. And it's not always, but there are times where I just get hit, and then my character, like, dodges afterwards, and then I just get hit again for free. And it's like, wait. And it leads you into, like, almost panic dodging. Like, you're panic spamming the button trying to, like, get out of it, but that just makes it delay the next dodge. And if the next dodge is delayed... I aggroed both at once. Oh, man, I'm in trouble. I aggroed both at once this time, guys. Look at this. Kind of awkward. This is probably the most awkward fight, like ad fight in the game so far. This just feels so awkward. Like, you got two enemies that are kind of like rushing at you. One of them that has like AoEs from a ways away. Most of them can, like, the other guys can like two-shot me. It's a little weird. This is such an awkward encounter. I wonder who designed this. This is probably one of the interns, right? I can't lock on. Yeah, this feels like one of the interns is like, yeah, just design whatever enemies you want. They can hit around corners, that's fine. Yeah, if you want them to shoot around the corner, why not? Like, give the players something to remember. Almost out of stam. Wait, how is that not a backstab? Excuse me? I was right behind your butthole. Really? Really? Really, FromSoft developers? Really? Are you serious? You're gonna do that to me? You're gonna put another guy there after all of that annoying... Fine. Fine. It's not like this is a tough enemy, it's just, it was kind of dirty to put him there in the first place, after everything that I already went through with these other ones. Hopefully that intern got fired. Freaking Jack. Always the Fire Witch armor, cool. Oh, we got another large Titanite shard. We can get our daggers leveled up now. Lightning gem. Ooh. We have that dark gem. I still don't know if I want to use it on the daggers or not. Those aren't the ones I looked up online that had faith scaling and int scaling. I thought that was fire. But like maybe it's better to diversify my damage and have dark daggers and fire pyromancies and stuff. Like it sounds like obviously good, right? Okay, so how do I get this thing? How do I get to the... There's an item up there. Oh, I'd have to fall from that balcony. Magic clutch ring. Wasn't this in the other games? Increases magic attack, but compromises damage absorption. Who talks like that? What game developer talks like this? Can't it just say it's like increases magic attack by 0.07% and reduces, you know, armor by 15? Like, why you have to be like that? Like, jeez. So, should I go off here? so you can metagame like some metagamer loser. I just like it. I just like numbers. I just like to know the numbers at least. Like, they could have lore in there. Like, they could even have, like, the base description like it was right here, right? Increases magic attack but compromises damage absorption. And then below that, it could actually, like, list it as bullet points, you know? Magic +7, armor -12, or whatever. You're gonna take those vague descriptions and make the most of it. I guess I don't have a choice. I'm gonna jump off that invisible ledge. We're gonna do it. We're gonna jump off this ledge here. This is a nice little tree right there. I do like the lore descriptions of stuff in these games. I don't read everything. I don't think I even read my Pyromancer Flame when I first got it, did I? No, I did the daggers. Oh, it's very basic. I probably did read. Wait a second. This just goes around in a loop? Wait, so that fake wall was just to get to that one item? That was it? That was it? What's up, Mr. the Pure Watcher? Oh, guys, there in Rivals, this is so stupid and funny. In Illusion Ahead, yeah, that's a good message. I found it on my own. But in Rivals, when they have like different nameplates for characters as you like level up. You know, like Spider-Man becomes the Amazing Spider-Man, stuff like that, right? Nothing too crazy. You would expect that from like superhero stuff, right? But there's two characters, the Thing and the Punisher. And officially they have the in front of their names. So it's really funny because when you get like the champion upgrade where it's like legendary, you know, it'd be like legendary Spider-Man or, you know, legendary Phoenix. But it becomes legendary the Punisher. Legendary the Thing because they have the in front. It's so awkward. It's so awkward when they do that. Legendary the Thing. Doesn't even sound right. It sounds so bad. But that's the way they do it. Fury ahead. I don't know where this Fury is. The Legendary Goober. So if my nickname was the Goomer, it would be Legendary the Goober. Do you see how that sounds weird? The Legendary the Goober. Can't wait for Pure the Watcher. I know. That actually kind of sounds like a weird exotic movie title, doesn't it? Pure the Watcher. More like an album cover or something, right? Yeah, sounds like the name of an album. Be wary of ambush. That's up ahead. We went this way. Gosh. I want to go down there. Oh, hi. I forgot the ghosts. The ghostess with the mostest. Where'd they go? Alright. I wanted to look off the edge because I thought it would be cool. I wish we could just explore. You know, it's not hard to imagine why FromSoft was like, yeah, our next Souls is going to be open world, because you see this and you're like, I want to go there, like I want to see what's beyond the mountain, you know? It just makes you like, these worlds are so great. I didn't try to dodge that time, but It's a doggy. He looks hungry. Fireballs on the menu. Oh, a ghost too. A ghost? Wait, that's not a normal doggy. What's wrong with that doggy? What's wrong with his face? Where did that ghost come from? Whoops, wrong way. Got turned around. It's a ghost, it's what they do. Yeah, they jump scare. I'm accidentally two-handing the chime. Oh, look how dirty that is. I see you there. I was like, where did he even come from? He was just waiting there to ambush me. I know your pain. I know your pain. I just went through it a second ago. I lost my souls. You can see them right there. So dirty. But I can't one-shot these doggies. They take 2 flames. Man, I am underpowered, I guess. Rusted gold coin. Wait, what is this? Oh, I didn't know what that was. I didn't understand what that was. It was just like a lump in the corner. Hi, dog. It's so dark here. I didn't see. Be wary of misfortune. Well, yeah, apparently. Is there like a fake wall in here? Why does this exist? Why is this down area even exist here? Just so the dogs can like eat someone? So, all right. I picked up a gold coin. Probably have like 20 of them. I just don't remember what it is. Temporarily disables special effects in vicinity. Res and stuff? Like spells? You like spells? I don't know. What killed this guy? That ghost. Wait, how did somebody get their message up here? How did they jump that high? Oh. Praise the right. Oh my gosh, it's so dark in here. I see nothing, guys. I can't see a ghost in the dark. I can't see anything in the dark. Use your torch. Do I have one, or did I accidentally put it away? I never found a lantern. I've been looking for a lantern. Like, well, let me heal myself first. I look in my menus for things. I have this. I have the immolation tinder. Does that count as a torch? It's on fire, literally. Find out. Perfect. I need it in my other hand. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's like 8 million ghosts down there. Something tells me none of them are named Casper either. Gosh, it's so hard to hit them when I can't log on. Oh, these guys are like crippled. Oh, they're like crippled ghosts. I feel kind of bad now. The game's making me cut up cripples that have already died. How did that... What is happening to me? Oh, I'm fat rolling. Okay, so they're not all cripples. This one's just fine. Yeah, it's really lucky I got this staff, right? Whoa, what is that? What is happening? What is that effect? Oh my gosh, that was a lot of damage. Fat rolling sucks, though. Yeah, I need a regular torchy This is not doing it. So that vomit stuff is like an AoE dot field. Oh, I got hit by that. I have enough stamina for this. Oof. Oh, man. This will bring me down to 3 flasks if I use it. We still really haven't cleared this place out. I know the ghost is there, but the game won't let me lock onto it because it wants to scare me. I think that this is a cripple ghost. This is a regular stand-up one. Take down this cripple ghost. What? Oh my gosh, that one jumped on from me from the ceiling. Oh, I see that one too up there. Wow. This fairy is pretty brutal. Left messages up there. I knew it was gonna fall. The writing on the floor was that, I bet. Wait, where is... Oh, the writing. Well, yeah, but there was another ghost I was attacking before. Wary of above. You're right. Wait, did you leave this message? Did you leave that message? I probably should have praised that. It's pretty good advice, but... we get some regen going? Are they still above us? So nervous. See that one up ahead? Shivering stone. Oh! That one's shooting a magic at me? Why? I think it's coming out. I think it's yeah, it came out. I knew it was gonna come out and attack me. Alright, we still have 3 Ashen Estus, so let's drink that. Why so I can go down from here. But I bet there's more stuff in here, right? More secrets and stuff? I don't see any items, though. That's the thing. I don't see any, like, more items. I've got a lot of souls. I kind of don't want to risk it. Okay, we can take this off and stop fat rolling now. We need to buy a regular torch. Why doesn't my Pyromancer flame count as a torch? It's literally fire in the palm of my hand. I see a ghost down there. 19 to a level up, 18 to a level up. We're almost to a level up. We only have 3 flasks left, but the thing is you die so fast in this game. Is there a ghost down here, ambush me, or one up above? See you. Okay, so this is just another way to get here. Oh, you can go down there. Shoot. Lock-on system betraying me. I hear you. Post in that one. Let there be hitting them in one swoop. Just in case this one has an aggro trigger. This might be a critical. So hitting that one caused an aggro trigger from interesting. There you go. Oh, that wasn't all of them. Okay, there's still 2 more. Okay, hopefully that's it. They'd be hitting them in one swoop. How you do that? Whoa. Wonder what kind I get. Twinkling for a unique weapon. I don't think I visited what's-his-face to check the boss weapons after our last boss kill. Which means, maybe I did. I don't remember if I did or I didn't. But, like, maybe we could get a new boss weapon. So far... Ow. Did that not kill? So far, the weapon that I've liked most that I've picked up is this thing. The Pontiff Knight Curved Sword. It's not really in our wheelhouse of weapons to use. I still do like the idea of the rotted spear and applying poison to enemies. That's kind of cool. I still want to try that on some boss. Is like use poison breath and this to like poison them. But I don't know which bosses are immune. Also, this is only a +2 right now, which kind of sucks. Blood gem. So for bleed on weapon. Ranged battle required ahead. We have enough mana, probably. What is that thing? Where are my binoculars? I have no idea what that thing is. some bloodborne finger slug looking thing. I trust that message saying that it requires a ranged battle required ahead. I don't know why. Oh. Whoa, that thing is crazy. Got like 75 legs on it. Can we get it to come up the stairs and fight it over? It's called a skitter scatter? That sounds a little too cute. That's the kind of name I'd give to like kind of a cute little spider thing. Mr. Skittery Scatter. This is like a Mr. Nightmare Legs. Nightmare Legs needs a haircut face. Crap. I can't bug its aggro, and I can't bait it up here. Alright, we're gonna have to face it head on. Walk over here now? It seemed to be pathing. How come it only comes over here when I'm up top? But then when I go up top, it comes over here. Like, watch. Right. I'm right here. I'm like in the water and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, look, I'm over here. And but then when I like go up here, then it was over. Oh, maybe it's because I tried to hit it with a fireball. Its AI didn't like that. Oh, that could have been it. Probably. Quoting an insect character from another game? Like an insect catching game? What was that? What was that? Bug Snacks. Do you remember that game? I didn't play that one, but I probably should have. Whoa, 252 damage? Wow, that hit really hard. I have no idea what that thing's moveset is. We have 20,000 souls. If there was ever a time to find a Ring of Sacrifice and to put it on, would this not be it? We have enough for a level here. I feel like this is more of like a Homeward Bone time. A bug. Sewer centipede bugs. I don't like that. Miracles ahead. Only be wary of ambush. I believe you. Oh, all of these things are alive, aren't they? This is another one. What? Okay. I am wasting way too much time playing too safe. We have enough for a level. I've covered so much ground and used up so many things. Okay, take off the ring first. That one's only a rock.
Speak very well.
Wait, was it really only a rock? I got scared of a rock and left. This brings me up like almost 42 HP though, which is pretty decent.
Farewell, Ashen. May the
Okay. Let's go here. This in there, this in there. Do I have a claymore? I don't think so. We can sell some of these other things. I do have an arbalest. I knew I did. I don't want to... I think I might use the heretic staff at some point. I'm not sure. Fire Witch Helm. I didn't even look at it. Buy the torch? Yes, yes, I will buy the torch. And also sell the stuff I don't need. Okay, so... I already have a great axe, so we can sell the great axe. We have one of those. Put the other one in storage of those. Already have the arbalest. And we already have these shields. This is a dupe. This is a dupe. Dupe. Okay, and then purchase. Its weight is 1.0. Nice. It's really cheap. Kinda sucks as a pyromancer I have to buy a torch because my fiery hand doesn't work, but... You know, sometimes...
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
Sometimes that's the way life works.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
We can spend the last 4 large Titanite shards to bring this to a +5. Huge. Should we infuse it with the deep gem? Wait, no, that's not the right one.
Prithee, be careful.
Do I not have the right thing to let him do it? Yeah, it's the dark gem that I want him to do it. I don't think I can even do it yet.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
Right, okay, so he can't do it for me yet.
Prithee, be
Got
careful.
it. Okay, so he can't do that for me yet. I see, I need to find one of those other thingamawhatsers for him to do that for me. That's okay. That's okay, we'll come back. I keep going out the wrong way. I hope I don't get chased by that ghost. Oh gosh, I was in menus. I was gonna put on my torch. There's another one? No. What's its Ash of War? Is it that fire breath thing? Oh, this does light things up a little bit more. So I can just run past this, potentially. There's just some on the ceiling that I need to worry about. I don't see them. Okay. We're running past. Get stamina back. Just run. Nice. That was great. I got past all of them. Did you see that? I know. Whoa. That's what I was thinking too. I got past all those guys. They didn't stand a chance. I just zipped past. Okay, we gotta be ready for this ambush now. Wait for a little bit of HP regen. So some of these are rocks and some of these are enemies. They're all gonna taste the steel of my dagger. Come on, health. Regen faster. I used my spell to get you regenning. Rock. Wait, this isn't a rock. This is one of those enemies. It's just dead. It's just a dead enemy. That's no rock. Wow, that is straight up a Bloodborne enemy. Great heal. It's Flurry. Yeah, I don't think so. It's Disturby. Do you think there's something back here? There's gotta be something back here. I'm not gonna be able to dodge properly, so if I see an enemy, I'm just gonna fireball. Wait, there's nothing back here? Really? Okay. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind. Alright, we're gonna go over there and get that item. Push. Oh, the sky is so pretty here. So, are they giving me green blossom because they want me to spam dodge roll in the water? Is that why they give me green blossoms here? I think so. Time for message, and then time for jumping. Jumping? Moron. That's how you get yourself killed, by jumping off that ledge. You're not gonna surprise me or trick me. Dead end. What? Expecting it. Whoa, this is kind of a... Oh my gosh, this place is so cool. Oh my gosh. Why does this game look so good? Alright, I don't want to do it. We should probably go in here before we go inside the tower. It's gonna be rough. I can already feel it. I mean, I can, but I can't, like, normally. Oh, I do have normal dodge roll here. Oh, what am I worried about? Oh, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. I can play like normal. Oops, I pinged. I pinged. FromSoft sure does love sewers. Yes, they do. Oh, it got me. That was a really good tracking attack you used, Mr. Sewer Centipede guy. It's pretty gross. I think they need help. Is that an item? What is that glowy back there? Nothing. Let there be woman? It's like no one in here. Charmer ahead. Where's this woman? And spouse? Oh, probably in here. Did I ever find the sorcerer NPCs? No. Uh-oh. Be wary of above. Oh! You dirty! I can barely even turn my camera up that far. That's so messed up. I wonder where this guy's aggro trigger is. Maybe if I hit the wall below him? Like, obviously, the last thing I want to do is aggro this one, and then that guy's like, oh, so you're gonna attack? My aggro time is ready! And then he comes and gets me. I guess we'll just have to suffer through. Wait, was that one hit? One... Okay, that's more delayed than I thought. Yeah, I'm almost getting two shot. Full HP right now, so it's kind of hard to say. Man, that attack's way more delayed than I think it will be. Every time he, like, rushes in, I hit, like, goes above his head, and then I hit dodge, expecting it to snap. And the reason I'm expecting it to snap is because, in a lot of ways, that's what this game has done compared to some of the other Souls games. There's been a lot more, like, snappy attacks that feel want to say bad, but that's not really the case. Like in Bloodborne, it felt like that was intentional because everything was so much faster paced. But sometimes in this game, it's just like stuff snaps that it doesn't feel like it should. And then other stuff like that lingers when it feels like it should snap. Like once the guy's running with his sword above his head, I expect him to like move forward and for it to slam down. But instead it's like he stumbles forward for a bit and there's like a delay and then it goes. But then there's like other instances where I'm thinking, oh, I thought that attack was going to be delayed by like another half second. It's kind of weird. So that enemy doesn't aggro. Interesting. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh, it wasn't a mace, it was a bow? Oh, I thought he was holding a mace. Because it's got that, like, bulb to it, you know what I mean? I thought it was a mace because it's got, like, that weird, do you know what I'm talking about? I thought it was like a hammer, like a two-handed hammer mace thing that goes up to, like, a bulb. But it was actually the edge of a bow. Interesting. Pretty dirty game design. Whoa, what is that? What status effect is this? Frostbitten. Okay. Does that mess up stamina regen? What does it do? I don't know what Frostbite does in this game. In Elden Ring, it's percentage burst damage. Second. Alright, let's move forward. We have one flask left for a true heal. Architecture here around here is really... What killed you, buddy? What attack was that this guy was using? I think that was an enemy that was throwing him around like that. I pinged off the wall. I'm pinging off the walls. I still think dogs are poorly programmed in these games. They just don't have good enough startup lag with their animations. It's not like the worst in the world, but because they die so fast, but I feel like they've always been poorly programmed. It kind of sucks too because I forget who it was. Oh gosh, what? Shoot, there's another one. I have to save this for actual combat now, because we just have any flasks left, because it's been so long since we hit a bonfire. I might have missed one somewhere. Maybe in that room, because I decided not to go in the temple and instead to go under the sewers. Wait, I hear it. I hear you. I can't see it. It's like invisible. Man, it's just so dirty. Ugh. I don't even remember what I was saying now. I have no idea. Okay, we're just missing a little bit. Dagger this one. I see him. Yeah, I can't do it with the magic missiles being shot at. Yeah, man, there. I don't know. Sometimes, like, I'm loving going through this zone because it's so pretty, and I've liked some of the enemies too, even the hard ones, like those skeletons with the curved sword, where we got the really cool curved sword. But there's also a lot of areas in this game that just feel designed to be frustrating and unfair, just to be like, haha. We're from Software, we're being cruel right now. Like, why did you have two dogs next to those mages that shoot magic and then a little ways up do the same thing? I'll get through it, right? But you have a limited number of charges. I probably should shift a few of my charges away, 'cause I haven't been using all my Ashen Flasks hardly ever. When was the last time we ran out of mana, right? Which probably means I need to be using Pyromancies just a tad more. Like, look at this area. Don't tell me this isn't just the coolest ever. It's kind of almost ruined by those enemies. Like, even right now, I didn't just walk up this staircase and wasn't like, whoa, look at how cool this is. Like, this is awesome. And then a little ways up, like maybe in that crevice, fight a cool enemy, right? That would have been more impactful if there would have been like an enemy in there instead of like a weird ambush here, you know? I don't see where the other staircase. Below us here. The dog. Wow, another large Titanite shard? We're getting close to being able to upgrade the flame again. Here's the shortcut. I wonder where this takes us. I would think it would be a shortcut, but like, where to? Okay. Okay, I see. I see. I thought that's where it was with the two. That's pretty huge. That's a pretty huge shortcut. That's pretty massive. Getting buzzed. Maybe from the ear place. Wait, how many souls do I need to next level? I think we just farm the next few. Need like a few, like 1,000 more souls. Stamina to that. It's 1886. We have enough. I might want to grab a few extra from like one of these NPCs, like just one of them, to try to get to have enough if I can level up my next weapon, because we did get a few more large titanite shards. Are you not dead? I can't move. How did she not die? I must have also hit right bumper, or sorry, not right bumper, right D-pad at some point because I changed to my chime. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Like, I was hitting him with my chime, but I thought he was dead to begin with, but then I must have accidentally hit that button. So I like have my chime out as my I was just like, why aren't you dead yet? And to be fair, I feel like he should have probably died. On is super awkward. Does that crown do anything? I really haven't been looking if items have any special effects, but I think they started having them in this game. Kind of cool when they do that.
Welcome home, speak. Very well. Then take Nari.
Right. So this puts us up to 879 HP, 23 vigor. That's it's a pretty sizable jump. That's possibility. This puts us up to 173 for mana. Mana's not much of a problem anymore because I never use up all my flasks. I'm doing this more to try to get an attunement slot, but like, I don't know, it's being a real pain in the butt to get attunement slots. I see why they dropped that in Elden Ring, why they dropped attunement altogether. Makes sense. And this just be for more damage, and it does boost damage. I think we'd go for HP maybe here. Faith gives us both bonuses to both weapons. I think we just get Vigor here. Do you know what the soft caps are by chance, anyone? If anyone knows what the soft caps are. We haven't hit it yet, because this is going from 842 to 879. I'm just curious. I think we get Vigor here. My damage seems fine. Let's be real. My damage seems fine. I feel a little squish. Damage seems great, though. Honestly. I don't think I'll be able to do this yet. I've got to be close. Never mind.
Do not be gone.
Nowhere close. Let's see how many regular Titanite shards we
Just
have.
wasn't.
Because maybe I can upgrade this a few more times. Oh yeah, I've got 39. Okay, so we bring this to +4. And we need the large. Okay, we don't want to...
Pretty be careful.
Okay, so we got the spear to +4, so maybe next boss we try poisoning it with spear. See if it works. Yeah, this area is just so amazing. I should look and see if there's anything under the elevator, just in case. I don't suppose that dog's gonna fall off. It did. Oh my gosh. Arf, arf, and just rushes off the edge. Ping. I was kind of ready for the ping that time though. Nothing over there, nothing over there. Just go up. Sound. Stabbing in the back of head. Was that a bug? Normally, don't they reveal themselves when they attack? That was straight up invisible when he attacked me. That was kind of awkward. Like, I did hear him. I did hear him, but just barely. I wonder if these enemies can drop large Titanite shards. Because it'd be good to farm them out. So there's one there. Gosh, there's 3 up here. We can at least lock onto this one. And fireball. Friend? Hope not. Hope not, because I just lit that guy on fire. And he died miserably for it, too. Yeah, these don't look like friends. I don't suppose there's anything in here. Frostbite buildup, of course. Okay, I see how this connects. That makes sense. Logical sense. So this is the only way to go. This looks like a good place for an ambush. 'Cause Here's something. Oh wow, this is a new enemy type. It was readable. That second one's readable too, I just didn't think it would hit me from that angle. Okay. Thought I could get past the staircase from that. Yeah, probably take one Estus here. Mimicry? I don't think I have that. Why? No, I don't have that pose. Best I got. Oh. Is it time? No hope ahead? Wow. Jeez, what a pleb. That's not the greatest run back. Part of me doesn't want to believe that's real. Like, it's not the worst run back in the world. Here? Why here? It's real. Why here? I don't get it. Part of me doesn't want to believe this run back is real, because that's quite brutal. I'll be with you in a second, sir. You just mind your flailing. You wouldn't want to hurt somebody now, would you? All that mindless ghost flailing. I'm assuming this is some sort of, like, kind of shortcut, but I just don't know exactly where I'm at. Oh, yes I do. I see. This is where we can jump. This is the ledge that I said we could jump off to get to the thing. That's how we get the item. Whatever this is. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. You can't... I'm like sneering right now. Like, I can't... This shortcut kind of sucks too. Like, it's not the worst either, but like, I do have to run through like multiple enemies. I don't know if I want to do that. Now let's see what this ring is. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Greatly boosts miracles. Oh, we don't have any miracles right now that do damage, so even if I did, we're not really statted to use those offensively, it's more for utility. I need to find the sorcery guy. If I killed him, I need to bring him back to life. Go this way. Dodge. Ow. It's about a quarter of my HP lost. It didn't really totally feel like my fault, because I'm just trying to run to the boss fight. Pontiff Sullivan. Music's kind of chill here. Alright, that felt kind of glitchy. That also did. Lost my lock on. So he has teleport attacks. Thought there was a follow-up to that. One. Oh my gosh, that's delayed. Okay, the over the head is really delayed. One. The teleporting is really annoying. Oh man. I got hit by that. Wow, that hit to the side. I don't know. I don't like these kind of bosses that just kind of teleport across the room instead of having proper attacks. FromSoft loves their exaggerated, massive empty rooms. It's Pontiff time. Well, I died, but hopefully I don't get hit on the way back this time. Okay, we didn't even get hit. Nice. Okay, so I can't fight him at range because he just teleports into the player. I really don't like that game design, I'm gonna be honest. Like, look at that. That just doesn't feel real. That just feels very gamey. Like, at least add jetpacks to him or something. Or angel wings, right? So that's a 1-2. I don't know what actually that animation was. That third attack was way faster. It was like 1, 2, 3. But I don't know what the starting animation for that was. So I actually will probably get hit by that and probably die to it again. Because I don't know what the first two animations were that look different. Welcome to the skill check. This guy does seem to have a lot of attacks. So I can see that. I can definitely see this being a skill check. Because this guy does seem to have a lot of animations. He's also really glitchy. With, like, the flying across the room and not having a proper animation that he's gonna, like, go to the player. I say glitchy, but I just mean kind of, like, trashy. Like, he could have wings. Wings would fix that immediately. One. Oh my gosh. Okay, the over the head is the delayed. It's like a one miss a dodge. One. So the blue sword, that doesn't have a follow-up either. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so when he does the double, it's 1, 2. I think then there might be a pause. It's kind of hard. Man, this is really annoying to have to run back. Stop calling everything glitchy. I don't know what to call it, though. Like, it doesn't feel like he should snap across the room. It doesn't feel natural. Like, it doesn't feel like it's a jump, either. There's, like, no weight to it. You know what I mean? So, I say glitchy, but if I'm being realistic, I just kind of feel like it's shitty programming. Like, but I don't want to be that mean about it, but it does feel like there are ways to make a dashing attack not look bad or feel bad. Like, there's tons of ways. If they want him to rush across, they'd have him have wings on his back and they, like, push off the ground and there's, like, a big poof of, like, dust and stuff below him and that flings him forward. You know, it's like, readability, right? But it feels like he's just snapping into place to the player. It feels like it's unintentional. Okay, this is the 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I see that. There is a delay in there. There is a delay in there. I gotcha. So it's 1, 2, pause, 3, 4. Maybe there might be a pause after 4, and then 5, 6. I get confused every time, so it spawns me at the bonfire, and it's just to the left that I need to go. It has nothing to do with coding, it's pure design. Get faster reflexes? It's not really about how fast he gets to me, it's that I don't like the animation for him getting to me. I guess that's what I'm saying though. Like, there's ways to keep the same moveset, but to make readability better. Like a pair of wings flapping, pushing him off the ground to get him over to me, instead of him just leaping over to me and not feeling like it's natural, you know what I mean? So I think his moveset's fine. I don't have problems with the moveset, it's more like the readability and the naturality of it. Might get one hit in here. Okay, so that's like a 1 miss a dodge. Yeah, this guy has a pretty extensive moveset. 1, 2. I'm not sure because I haven't fought this guy enough, but I kind of feel like this might be one of the first bosses I've come across that's pretty difficult to heal during. I don't know if that's like if that's actually, because I haven't fought him that many times, right? I've maybe only gone 3 or 4 times. I haven't even seen all his moves. But I am noticing that it is, he doesn't have a whole lot of actual pauses that I'm seeing that you could do anything more than a few attacks on. We saw a few of those in Dark Souls 2 as well. More than a few. There was a decent handful of enemies that were like that. Okay, I should have been ready for that. He always opens with that move. Okay, that's the one I was too early on. I was way early. Yeah, I almost have to wait for him to attack because of the snappy nature of his attacks. 3. So I'm gonna drink here. Snap. Snap. 1 hit. I was so early I got to dodge the actual attack. Dodge, dodge. So late on that dodge. Oh my gosh. 2. I don't know if I can drink here. Right, because of the snap. Interesting. Don't you dare say you feel like you're underleveled. I mean, it does kind of feel weird. It reminds me of Ultra Kill. Most of the basic enemies is like a ghoul that just rushes you, and people complain. People complained it was too basic, and then the Reddit, they redid the models. So I'm sorry, I'm having trouble reading while I'm running for whatever reason. Right now, I'm getting like sick. And that's annoying. That's annoying. Probably should reallocate my Estus, because I don't need all of the Estus. I don't need as many. But they redid the models so they have no arms, just big mouths, and people stopped complaining. Interesting. Designing makes sense with the movesets, really goes a long ways. Yeah, if this guy has... Yeah, but the other moves of this guy, like, he needs to have swords, clearly. Okay, this is the 6. 2, pause, 3, 4, 5, 6. and I'm out of stamina. I can't punish that, which means that he gets to freely attack before I can even do any damage to him. 1, 2, 3. I did say I would get hit by that one. I still don't know the animation for it. I don't know. I think this guy's got a good moveset, but I think he's really hard to read too. And I don't know if that's like intentional. I'm assuming it is. I'm kind of curious what the community's consensus on this guy is. Like right now, I think I like all of his moves. I just don't know what move he's going to like actually do based upon his arm movements. It might just be a skill issue thing. Like I haven't fought him enough times. Right? I don't know. Maybe it could be a bit more clear though. Because that quick slash of his fire sword, when he does the quick slash one, the attack that killed me this last time, I don't know the other parts of the combo that signifies he's gonna do the quick slash combo. I haven't figured that out yet. Over it. 1. So this is a. Okay, that's a 3 hit. I'm still not really. Still don't really know. I don't know if I can heal here. Yeah, like, when are you supposed to heal on this? This is very Elden Ringy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 hit. 1. Stab. I was really, really early. 1. So I don't have enough time to throw out even 1 pyromancy when he's in neutral. He was neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got hit by part of that. I don't know. My damage does feel really bad. All of a sudden. It's just on this guy, though. It's fire. 3, 4. It wasn't the 6-hit combo. Oof. We're out of heals. I don't know. How's Dark Souls 3 going? I've just started fighting this boss, but he's kind of smushing me into the dirt. I don't quite know what the strat is. I think I should go back to Firelink. What I'm going to do is shift almost all of... I think I'm going to shift all my flasks to Estus. I don't think Pyromancy is that good on this guy. It's hard to explain. This guy's like more of an Elden Ring boss than a Souls boss. He'll like start moving like this, and then by the time I do a spell cast, he like is hitting me pretty much instantaneously. So what I'm going to do here is allocate Estus all in. I have enough mana to use the flame enchantment, and then I think we take a few of the other spells maybe I don't normally use and try that, and we put on the spear as long as I don't fat roll. I have to take the which isn't on. Shoot, that makes me fat roll. If I take off my Cestus, will I? That makes me fat roll too. Shoot. Oh, man. Okay, well, I could put on Poison Mist. I could maybe try Iron Flesh, too. I've never tried that. We'll give it a shot. And then we just focus on the daggers because this guy... Yeah, I don't think I could do that with the fat dodge roll, though. If I took off my helm... If I took off my helmet and looked like a... kind of a moron, that could work. But... yeah, we'll give this a shot. It is weird, though. Once bosses stop having, like, proper neutral, spells really struggle. Because I've noticed that, like, the same thing is true with Elden Ring, too. Where you have so many cool spells, but most of it... Now, Combustion was usable. Combustion was fully usable. It wasn't hitting very hard, though. So I feel like for the mana I was expending, it was very poor to choose that. Oh, it was early. I did not take my spear off, because that was a fat roll, right? Yeah, I did not take my spear off the menus and do that as soon as I touch this. Okay. Okay, we spew. Let's drink. Spew some poison out. I'm behind you. Pretty awkward. If you win this round, yeah, it's a little bit late for that comment. I'm gonna be real honest. If we're like, cause you know, I played Claire Obscure like quite a bit before this. I'm a ways from beating this boss. I do not know his moveset yet, and he is very punishing and has a lot of HP. Probably one of the harder fights, I'd say, out of the Souls series, out of my initial impressions of this. Like, my initial impressions is this is probably one of the harder fights in the Souls series for its complexity. I don't know if it's good, necessarily. I think it's really easy to conflate, like, something that's difficult when you overcome with it as, like, good. I think it's okay so far. I don't really hate it. I don't really love it, though, either. It's just very punishing. Well, we'll see how I feel after I understand it a little bit more. See, like, I didn't read that as an attack yet. And I tried to heal there. It's very hard to heal in this. I had before said I'm not sure what the community's consensus like on the healing is, but I'm pretty confident at this point. I think I fought him maybe like, what, 6 to 10 times at this point, maybe? But I'm pretty confident in saying that this is probably one of the harder bosses to heal against in the base Soul series. Because like, Elden Ring has a lot of bosses like this as well. Bloodborne had a few as well. Its healing animation was bucket loads faster. Like, just the way that the healing worked in Bloodborne was a lot quicker. In fact, I think this boss probably would have been a little bit better as a Bloodborne boss than a Dark Souls boss, most likely. You would have had that. You would have had the backstep for iframes. I don't know if I've ever tested that in this game. If this game has iframes, I just assumed it didn't. Does it? Like, I probably shouldn't test it now, but. That's a stab. Maybe could have gone for a heal there. It's hard to know. So can I heal now? I'm gonna try healing. Got kind of lucky from distance. 1, 2, 3. That's the super fast attack. That's overhead. That's the one where I can dodge either really early or really late and be okay. 2. 1. Stab. 1. 2. Stab. Oh, that wasn't the stab. Yeah, I misread that completely. That's the stab. He's confusing. Backstab? Nope. About a 50% phase change. I don't know what he's doing. I lost lock on. Okay, well, staying away from him when he does that is fine, I guess. I don't really know what's going on. I'm having quite a bit of trouble seeing what's going on, to be honest. I don't really know what's happening. Like, I understand what's going on. He has, like, a shadow version of himself that can move independently. But, like, I couldn't see what he was doing, you know? And on a boss that I was already saying was probably, like, one of the more complex movesets and had, like, not the best visual clarity as to what attack he was doing at each time, because his arm movements, like, mean different sword attacks, which, you know, are extremely varied. Like adding visual clutter on top of that's not the direction I probably would have gone with, but we'll see. I didn't get the poison off on it. Let's try Iron Flesh. Won't be able to really move very much, but... Oh, it does fat roll me. I knew I could roll, but I forgot it was fat rolling. That almost got me killed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was late on that last one. Drink to that. One. Lock on. Stab. It's a little bit late on that, unfortunately. Or sorry, a little bit early. I don't think I can drink there. Maybe here? No. Yeah, I'm not sure when I can flask sometimes. I don't know. Pretty tough. I have about... This is actually kind of what I was talking about might happen today, since I have to leave at 5:15. So like when it hits that time, I'm actually just gonna have to bounce, which is what I was afraid of. You know, it was either one of the two. It was either we get to a bonfire when it's like 5 till, and then I'm like, all right, guys, we're just gonna have to call it here. Or the worst case scenario is it ends up being a boss fight, and I push it to the very end, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta bounce, right? So, unfortunately, it is that second one, because I'm not beating this guy in like 10 minutes or whatever, unfortunately. Probably gonna take a little bit longer. Really not my favorite Souls boss. Kind of reminds me of one of the ones in the Iron Crown DLC. There was like a secret boss in there that I had. I was a lot more eloquent with it because I had fought it for a lot longer, but once I killed him, I like just demolished him, but I always thought his design was really bad, and I guess a lot of players actually really liked that boss, and I was like, that was terrible, what do you mean? I had a list of like 47 complaints on why I thought he was bad. 1, 2, 3, So it's 3, 4, rest, 5, 6 for the 6-hit combo. See, that one, that attack is... I've gotten hit by that many times, but that is extremely well telegraphed that he's going to do that move, right? He puts his swords up in that cross, like, animation, and you're like, oh, this is the 6-hit combo. And then you just have to learn each individual 6 pieces, right? Whereas the other ones are much more minute with their, like, attacks. Yeah, this run back isn't the worst in the world, but I also kind of don't know why it's here at all, you know? It's not bad. It's not a bad run back, but it's like, but why is it here? Keep on trying to wanna poison him, but I don't know if that's like, I don't know if you can with this guy. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Hit you once. So like if... What the hell was that? Have I ever seen that move? That was early. I do feel underleveled. I know you said to not say that, but I kind of do. Like, he's killing me pretty fast. My attacks are not the greatest. It's not like they're super weak, but they don't feel great either, do they? I wonder if you can poison him. So he was only in the cloud for like a second, though. He only touches it for like a second and then dashes out, so it's kind of hard to say. And there's no build-up meter either, so it makes visual clarity of if it's possible like even harder to figure out. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm just, like, not reading his moves, like, super well. Because, like, that last stab, the stab before the slash that killed me, I wasn't reading that as he was gonna stab me. You know, I didn't even try to dodge it. I didn't even try to dodge it because I, like, didn't read that that's the attack he was gonna use on me. So it's probably gonna take a long time to get this guy down, honestly. It's weird because in Elden Ring there were a lot of bosses that would like read inputs and had one-shots to them. There's actually quite a few, especially some of the bigger bosses and stuff could easily one-shot you. Like the dragons and stuff could as well. They weren't super hard. Like I wouldn't say the dragons in Elden Ring are like hard bosses, but they could one-shot you if you weren't careful. But what's kind of interesting though is I don't really feel like many of them I had trouble reading what attacks they were going to use, you know? Kind of interesting. This is sort of a new type of challenge for me in like a Souls game is like try to figure out what the boss is like going to do with like micro movements of his body. That's a stab, right? But do you see how subtle that was? That wasn't great game design. Like, let's not pretend like that was actually well designed. It's just bad visual clarity. I did see it at the end there, but like, come on, like that could be polished up quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can poison him with Poison Mist, just because he, like, teleports around so much. I don't think he stays still long enough for it to proc. Like, not only would I have to do it 2 or 3 times, which is very hard, but I just don't know if he stands still long enough for it to, like, proc it. There's like part of me that wants to keep trying to push it just to see if it's possible, because I've never poisoned a boss before in this game. But then there's like another side of me that's like, yeah, it's kind of a waste of time. Also, I haven't run out of flasks even close to like running out of flasks in this combat encounter, simply because he does so much damage. That's probably what's partially making me feel like I'm underleveled. Because remember, in Bloodborne, you do die really fast, but you also have 20 vials. So the idea is that you're gonna get blitzed out. You're not gonna like run out of your limited healing. Whereas in this game, I was early. See, I can't heal right now. Whereas in this, I have 9 flasks. I didn't even get a chance to use any of them. You know what I mean? I think that's what's leading me to feel like I'm underleveled. Because like I have flasks. I can use them, but like, I'm not getting a chance to because I'm getting blitzed out so fast. But you normally don't get blitzed out that fast in Dark Souls, right? That's more of a Bloodborne thing, but you have like 20 vials. So that leads me to believe that my HP isn't where it's supposed to be, and that I'm underleveled. So that's where that feeling is coming from. It's not just like, oh, like I'm just too weak. I do feel like damage could be a little bit better, but I haven't really focused in on like doing as much damage with my daggers after they've been buffed as possible, so maybe we'll go through with that. I've been focusing on trying to like get poison and stuff like that, and just learn his moveset in general. Like, I'm not really too caring about my DPS right now. I just want to understand. As moveset, I've got 5 minutes, so probably like 2 more attempts. See, I don't know if I could heal there. I guess I could have. But it's kind of hard to say, because some of his moves come out really fast. It was 198 damage. Didn't see him. I didn't see that attack either. Like, I'm not reading some of these moves as he's going to attack me. No. I'm not reading, oh, he's going to attack me right now. It's just like, he's just kind of flailing. I did read that one, I was just late on it. I didn't read that as an attack, that like backhand thing. I don't have a chance to heal here. Yeah, probably have 1, maybe 2 more attempts, then I gotta go. Probably do this tomorrow. It's alright. Not my favorite. I'm gonna be honest, it's not really my favorite. It's just, it doesn't feel as readable as I'd like it to be, you know? I don't hate it. I don't hate this boss, but I don't love it either, unfortunately. I'm just having trouble immediately understanding what he's doing. It feels kind of artificial. You know, like, I don't know, there's some really tough bosses we fought before, especially... The hell was that? What was that? I don't even know. I've fought some pretty tough bosses before, but it's pretty rare. I think this might be one of the only like Souls bosses that I've had trouble like reading the animations of, though. He wins neutral for most of the time. I can do a single dagger hit. Okay. If I keep him in field of view, it's easier for I dodged. I'm good. That's a stab. That's a stab. Okay. Whoa, that attack afterwards was really fast. I almost couldn't react to that. Did you see that? I'd never seen him do a slash after a stab that's that fast before. Okay, that's an overhead. We're good. We repositioned. 1, 2. If I keep him in front of me, maybe that helps a lot. Maybe that's why this room is so long. 1, 2. Man, that really quick fire attack is insane. We're good. We're good. That one's so slow that if I panic dodge on the first part, that I can dodge again after and I'm fine. I don't know if I can attack him in neutral. Can I rebuff up here? One, two. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have any stamina to punish. Stab. 1. I didn't see that attack coming at all. I was just moving to the left so I didn't get hit by it, but I didn't see that attack. I didn't read that animation. That was just me being bad. Stab. That attack is so fast! Why does he have that move? Drink. So he does have, after he does the swoop attack, he does have a... We're dead. Alright, well, that was pretty good. Like I said, I pushed it to the end. I gotta go. I don't have time to stay around and, like, do a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, pushed it to the end. I have to go at 5:15. I will be back on tomorrow, and we will, hopefully get this done then. So, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we can get this guy crushed into the dirt. I think we'll get it. I don't think it'll be that bad. That last round wasn't as bad as the rest. Definitely not my favorite boss, though. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. I'm Wild. I'll catch you in the next one.